Hello everyone, Ray Pedras on the McAllen Cable Network. Today talking about a topic that will interest many of you, if not all of you. The United States Postal Service is conducting a feasibility study that would consolidate mail services in McAllen with mail services in Corpus Christi, essentially costing the area jobs. Here to talk about that and more in detail right now is our Mayor Richard Cortez, also our County Judge Ramon Garcia, and Cindy Martinez. She's with the Texas Postal Workers Union. Did I get that right?
You sure did.
Right. Very good. Let's get right into this. What exactly is happening? A lot of people don't know about this. Cindy?
You want me? The Postal Service, the United States Postal Service, is conducting what they call an area mail processing feasibility study to move the mail processing mail into the Corpus Christi mail facility, which is about 170 miles away.
And why are they thinking this is a better idea?
Well, the word itself, feasibility, they think it's more feasible, more efficient, less costly, is the reasons, usually what the feasibility study is about.
All right, and you're saying it's not a good idea.
Well, it doesn't make common sense. If I'm going to mail a letter to you here in McAllen, or for that fact, anybody in the Rio Grande Valley, if I'm going to mail to someone in McAllen, or whether it's Rio Grande Valley, it's going to go to Corpus, and then it's going to come back all the way to McAllen. It just doesn't make any sense. And everybody I speak to, no matter what group or area, every faction of society that I'm talking to says it doesn't make any sense, aside from the obvious loss of jobs and loss of the jobs to the economy.
Well, Ray, let me take a shot at trying to answer that question. People in the service business service a consumer. So how can consolidation to a smaller market area with less people be more efficient than consolidating a smaller market to a larger market, the Rio Grande Valley? So we really believe that possibly, the government is trying to find an excuse to move it out of the valley, and really not on the merits of the efficiency and the consolidation. That's why we're approaching this thing very cautiously, because we hope it's not political. We hope there's real value that they're trying to bring in here, but to us it just doesn't make any sense. When you're a provider of a service, where the Postal Service is a provider of a service, you want to consolidate into a smaller market than the larger market of the Rio Grande Valley. We just don't think that's a wise thing to do.
And Judge, we're encouraging people to take a stand. I know that you're asking people to sign a petition. What else can people do?
Well, I'm here because I want to make sure that every resident of the valley, the county and the valley, understands that this will have a direct impact on all of us, not just the city of McAllen. We're looking at 140 jobs. People that work in the Postal Service don't all live in McAllen, don't all shop in McAllen, and there's a lot of other services that are provided to those people as a result of that multiplier effect on the economy. But when you're looking at loss of jobs, loss of service, as Cindy was pointing out, how can it make any sense to send out a letter that is going to be transported to Corpus, processed in Corpus, transported back to McAllen, to be transported to whatever facility that destination is? It makes no sense. It's going to take longer. Not only that, it's going to be costlier. We have our population here is approximately 900,000 to 1 million. In Hidalgo County alone. It's about 1.4 million when you look at the valley, not counting the people across our border that do business here in the valley. And when you look at Corpus Christi, they have 428,000 population, and their population is declining while ours is growing. If we're going to be consolidating, it makes more sense to consolidate the smaller facility with the larger facility, because they will have fewer packages and mail envelopes to transport from Corpus to McAllen than the ones that are going to be having to go from McAllen to Corpus and then back to McAllen and throughout the valley. It makes no economic sense, it makes no service sense, and makes no common sense. And that's why I'm here and urging the residents of the county to join in this effort to not allow this to happen.
All right, very good. And Cindy, I understand this is not the first time the Postal Service has tried to do this. I
believe it was 2006 when they did an air mail, again, a feasibility study, and the economic development, Keith Patridge got involved, Congressman Hinojosa at the time, Congressman Doggett, and the people of the American Postal Workers Union. And we took the message out to the city, and the Postal Service couldn't prove that it was more efficient and less costly and what have you. And then the plans were trashed. But because of the community involvement, because of McAllen's involvement and the Valley involvement and congressional involvement. So it's going to take all facets, and even more so, I mean, a lot of the community needs to come out. It's like Judge Garcia said, it's not just McAllen employees. They live throughout the Valley, and eventually it could have some domino effect. We don't know now, but it could. But it certainly will in the immediate future.
Right.
Ray, there's a scheduled hearing on December 1st here at McAllen City Hall on the 3rd floor, scheduled for December 1 of 2011 from 7 to 9 p.m. If anyone believes that, well, it doesn't affect me, it's not important, well, it is important. You never know when you're next. You know, we're a community here of people. I mean, you know, we should be caring for one another, taking care of one another. And right now, we need your help. We need for you to come over and speak loudly that we want our facility to stay here in McAllen. If there's going to be any consolidation, let's consolidate Corpus into the McAllen, the Rio Grande Valley facility.
Right, and there's a flyer that you're holding in your hand that people can sign.
Yes, there is a flyer. You can find it at City Hall or the McAllen Chamber of Commerce. We're asking you to support this effort, and for those that feel that they want to support it, you have two questions: I oppose it or I support it. You have a choice as to which one you want to pick.
Of course, and Judge, the county is behind this and encouraging everybody at your level as well.
Very much so.
All right. And city postal representatives will be on hand at that meeting to answer questions from the public. What's going to happen at that hearing?
Oh, okay. Oh, at the hearing,
on December the 1st.
Well, that's Mayor Cortez's deal.
There basically is the first or one of the steps necessary to do the feasibility study, and that's to hear from the public.
Oh, okay.
To hear how the public perceives this action to take place and to gather information. So the more of us can be there, the more of us can show opposition to that, the better our chances to have this facility stay here. Very good. And we'll be obviously posting information on our website, on the county website as well, to let people know what's going on in case anybody has questions or want more information. In the meantime, is there anything else that we need to mention? Well, just touching on that, the Postal Service says they want to hear from the community, and just to reiterate what Mayor Cortez says, okay, come and let your voice be heard and come out in numbers, please. Very good. Mayor, Judge, anything else? Well, I want to make sure that every elected official that represents a segment of our Valley community, whether it be a member of a school board or a city commission or wherever, that he be made aware and that he make time to come and join us on December the 1st. All right. Absolutely. Very good. Thank you, Ray. Mayor Cortez, anybody? I just have one last thing. We also have a petition in opposition to this. Our petition is going to be sent to the congressional representatives and to the United States Postal Service in Washington, D.C. Very good. Sandy Martinez, thank you. Judge, thank you so much. You're welcome. All right, and we, of course, thank you for watching. I'm Ray Pedraza, and this is the McAllen Cable Network.